a good friend of mine, Jonny. The first battle is a standard battle. The first song will be Another Angel Down by Avantasia. Or Avantasia. Sorry if you guys can't hear it so good. I'm having to use my computer speakers. So I lead with my, this is my third Azelf. It's a custom set. So it's named Booyah! It's in Power Fighting. So he hits me with the signal beam, and obviously I'm going to lift the focus action. I knew I couldn't go for the nasty plot, because it's hidden power fighting, nasty plot, thunder, and fire blast. So it's just all about pure power. And that doesn't quite kill him, and I knew it was going to quite kill him, but I knew it was going to hurt him really severely. So there goes my Booyah. So I go into lightning, knowing that, you know, he couldn't hurt me. So I went with Thunderbolt, and he made a really nice prediction switching into Rhyme. But I go into Crescent 2, making an epic prediction there with the Earthquake. So I just go for the Calm Mind, and I didn't think his Rhyperior carried Mega Horn, but it does carry Mega Horn, so I'm like, holy bejesus. So, you know, I just go straight for the Ice Beam, knowing that I can't continue to set up because he's going to, like, own me if I try to. Unfortunately, the Ice Beam does not kill him. So his Mega Horn, like, really takes my Crescent 2 down. Now, you guys haven't seen me use Crescent 2 in a really, really long time because, simply put, I just didn't like using Crest anymore. So I take out his Rhyperior and he goes down to Zeus. And I switch and go into Lightning, making the prediction about the Thunderbolt. And I hit him with Thunder, and I'm like, oh my god, because Thunder's actually hitting. And I get the Parahax, and it's like, oh my god, he goes for the Agility. And his Zapdos really can't do anything to my Jolteon because he told me, you know, all I have is Electric type attack moves, so it's like crap. So he goes down to Slash, and he thought he could outspeed, but I said the max speed of Weavile can have 383, Johnny. Jolteon's can have 394. So I get the Parahax again, but his Ice Punch is obviously going to own Lightning. So here we go. So I go into Thundercat while he goes back out into CPU, and he gets the attack boost, and I know I can take a Signal Beam from him. I don't know why he didn't go with the Tri-Attack, because this Thunderbolt is going to take out his CPU. There's out tomorrow, don't remember yesterday. So he goes down to Sparky, and this is his favorite Pokemon. This is his signature Pokemon. Remember, guys, this is my custom set, Raikou. Really interesting. Signal Beam, Extra Sensory, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball. And that Fire Fang really hurts. And I went with the Signal Beam, knowing that it would do just about as much as Shadow Ball, maybe. And I get the crit. So that crit mattered. But he goes down to Ace, which is obviously going to take the Thunderbolt because and I get the Parahax, but I die from Life Orb damage. So he goes for Air Slash, and I go on to Green, and I just go for the Leaf Blade, and I'm going to score a crit. So good game, Johnny. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and next up is a NU versus Standard battle for him against him. Once we move on. So down, another angel down. So he leads with CPU, and I lead with Firestorm. And he gets the attack boost, and he's going to go for Tri-Attack. And I'm like, I know I could take at least one Tri-Attack. Maybe. And he gets the Paralyzation. But I don't get paralyzed, and I Focus Blast. And it takes him out. I'm like, woohoo! Oh yeah, oh yeah. So he goes down to Slash, which is obviously going to take out my Firestorm with a Brick Break. I made him this Weavile, actually. And that Porygon Z was the one I used in Wi-Fi battle number 24 versus Yo Biddy 41, but I traded it to him because I was like, you need a boost, you know. So he Night Slashes, and I go for the Agility. And nobody expects the Water Pulsing Articuno very much anymore. And it does a decent bit, and he goes for a nice punch, which, he scores a crit, and I think the crit might have mattered, but, oh well, I don't care. So I got into Sun-Kissed, and I'm just like, Signal Beam, and, you know, there goes his, slash. Okay, guys, the next song is going to be Twisted Mind by Avantasia. So I go for Psychic on his Luxray. And remember, this is a Life Orb Espeon, and he lives. Look at that. That's pretty epic, you gotta admit. So, he takes my Espeon out with Crunch. Now, his Sparky is his signature Pokemon. He's like, I want my Luxray to be a signature Pokemon. So, that's his signature Pokemon, peeps. So I got into Swifty. Well, he goes down to Ace, and I'm just like, Crunch. Which, I forget, I made him that Togekiss too. But I forget the EVs on it now. So, I go for the Ice Punch. And that does a good, decent bit. And he sets up the Wish, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I got into my Regigigas, and he sets up the light screen. I was like, you remember this Regigigas? He fought it several times before. And, he gets the Wish, and he switches, goes down to Rhine. And he did an epic prediction there, because I was going to Thunder Wave. So I go for the Earthquake, which does a semi-decent, well, not so good bit, because of a slow start right now. So he goes for the Hammer Orb and actually doesn't miss. And it does a good bit. But, you know, because Regigigas can hit 256 in each defense stat with 31 IVs, naturally, yeah. So I go for another Earthquake, and it doesn't quite take him out yet. And he goes for an Earthquake, and I was like, you know, holy bejesus, because it almost takes him out. And I go for the Ice Punch. And it takes him out, so I'm like, huzzah! So he goes out into Zeus, and I'm just going to Thunder Wave, knowing he's probably going to be able to take me out. Which, I think he gets a crit. Yeah, he gets a crit. So, there he goes. And I go into my Gastrodon, and I was like, I gotta keep my Gastrodon around for the entire battle. It's pretty much my only way, I think, at this point of winning this battle. So he goes for Thunder, and he only has Thunder, Thunderbolt, Roost, and Light Screen. So, yeah, I go for a Surf, and it almost takes him out, but no, he Roost. So I'm like, oh great, we're gonna have some, like, sort of Stalwart thing. So he goes down to Ace, which I'm just going to Surf. And, I get a crit. So, there's been quite a few crits in both battles. He sets up the Wish now. It's just like, okay, Johnny, here we go. And he sets the light screen. I'm like, you realize we're going into a Stalwart now? And he's like, yep. So, he gets his Wish back, but I finally got Toxic to hit after 2 turns. I'm sorry, I'm watching this, like, movie from the 80s, too. I don't even remember the name of it, but it's like where this comet's tail envelops the Earth for like several days, and apparently machines go crazy and they want to kill all the humans. So, yeah. Mom and Dad bought it. So, anyways, he's air slashing me, and it does a good bit. And I forget if he's Nasty Plot already or not. I think he does Nasty Plot. I can't exactly remember. Okay. No, he sets up another Wish. And I was like, I'll just go for the Recover. So, he gets hurt by poison. And, yeah, he actually sets up the Nasty Plot. Right here's where he sets up the Nasty Plot. And he gets another Wish to come through. And it's just like, oh, for the love of God. So, I'm like, come on, Toxic, take him out. But he sets up another light screen, and I'm just like, I keep thinking he was going to Air Slash and not get a flinch, so I just keep hitting Recover. And I'm going to take advantage of the whole 15-minute time limit now, guys. The battle's going to be over in about 2 minutes, so don't worry. It's not uber long. So, he's almost dead from Toxic, and he lives with, like, a sliver of HP. And he doesn't get the flinch, and I was like, you know, I thought about recovering there, but I was like, I should just go for Surf. So he goes down to Sparky now, and it's like, shoot, because look at that, epic relive, epic live, 2 HP. He's like, dude, how much did you live? And I was like 2 HP. And you know, I get to recover, and he goes for another crunch, and I just earth power here. Oh, wow. Give me a second. Oh, pardon me, I just yawned. I'm narrating this at night. So he goes down to Zeus now, and he pretty much knows I've got this game set match. So he goes up for the agility, and he's gonna go for the roost. And you know, I could have honestly gone for the recovery, but I just go for the surf. And it almost takes him out, but not quite. And I go for another surf, so that finally takes him out. So good game, Jonny. Remember, guys, to like, comment, subscribe, check out his YouTube channel, subscribe to him. Peace.